I'll give the call to the member for Dunkley.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Today, Melburnians and Victorians have had the news that we've been waiting for, and I want to thank my community of Dunkley for the exceptional hard work, the challenges that have been overcome and the sacrifices that have been made to suppress this second wave of coronavirus. As of tomorrow night, the restrictions are going to start to be lifted. There's more work to be done, and we all have to continue together to support each other and to make sure that we practice the COVID-safe rules. But retail will start to open, hospitality will start to open, and I would never say get on the beers, but the Premier has a point when he says that we can get out and start to enjoy our lives again. So thank you for your magnificent work. But what that also means is this is the time. This is the time to really think local and shop local and support our local businesses. From Mount Eliza Village through Frankston CBD and the Seaford shops, Carrum Downs, across the little shopping strips in Langwarrin, there are local businesses. They are our friends, our neighbours, our parents who have really been struggling, and they need our support. So this is the time to jump on board the Dunkley Shop Local campaign. Think local, shop local, keep on supporting each other, and we're looking good as we move towards Christmas. I had a Zoom forum with local small businesses a few weeks ago to talk about where things were at. Now, indeed, they've been struggling because of restrictions, both in Victoria and some of the issues with borders, domestic and international. And besides the restrictions being lifted, what was almost unanimously raised in the forum was concern about whether the measures in the federal budget were really going to be able to help our local small businesses. Because the instant asset tax write-off is okay if you've got money to be able to purchase capital equipment, but if you're a small business that's been struggling and have no money in the bank, it's not going to help you. Same with some of the policies such as guaranteed loans. There are a lot of small businesses in my electorate who I've been speaking to who say they're just not in a position to take out a loan, even one that has some assistance from the government, because they don't have the cash flow. And what is really concerning them is the cuts to the JobKeeper payment and the prospect of it being lifted entirely too soon. So it's the time to support our local businesses, but it's also the time for the federal government to support Victorian businesses. And we have done magnificently well in the face of a cavalcade of negativity and abuse from the state opposition and Victorian federal ministers in this place who should know better. They should be supporting us, not criticising us. And one of the things that the federal treasurer should be doing is looking at how to support our local small businesses to get through, particularly now that we're able to start some trading. When we talk about manufacturing in Australia, what we need to do is be champions of the local manufacturing precincts. In Carrum Downs, in my electorate of Dunkley, the industrial precinct is thriving and is amazing. It is southeast Melbourne's fastest growing employment hub, doubling in size every 5 years. And job growth in that precinct, Carrum Downs and parts of Seaford, is over 13 times higher than the southern region average. We have smart, modern manufacturing. They are productive, sustainable and innovative. And as the Committee for Greater Frankston has pointed out, you can really put the manufacturing into 3 categories in Carrum Downs and Seaford: niche second stage food processing, new age building products and made-to-order manufacturing. Now, we need the federal government in its so-called manufacturing policy to look at Carrum Downs and Seaford and the businesses there and support them. The Minister has said only $40 million of the $1.5 billion manufacturing fund is going to be available in this financial year. We need a significant amount of money in our thriving, growing manufacturing industry so that we can be better than ever. And I will be writing to the Minister and pushing her to make sure we are forefront in her mind.